This is a reading for water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. True intentions. We want to see what these people's true intentions are towards y'all. All right. It's Scorpio season. Make sure you say happy birthday to your favorite Scorpios. Show them some love. All right. Make sure you celebrate what Scorpio is in your chart. Okay. Let's see what's going on for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. True intentions. I'm going to pull some cards to see what the energy is like between you two. All right. This you two could be this person, place, thing, idea. It could be you battling yourself as well. All right. And then I'm going to see how this person, I'm going to pull some cards to see how they feel about you. All right. But let's see what the dynamics are between you and this person, place, thing. This could be a neighbor. This could be a boss, a colleague, a landlord, a business partner, your fellow choir member. You know, this could be somebody in your fraternity, your sorority. It don't matter who it is. Your kid's teacher, your barber. Maybe you feeling some sort of way about your barber. Maybe they acting suspect. We're gonna see what's up. Okay. Of course, it could be a lover or ex-lover. Okay, a friend, an ex-friend, an old family member that you don't, talk to anymore. Anybody. All right. When I read the energy, you'll be able to, if it resonates, you'll be able to determine who this person is or people. Okay, are. Let's take a look at the energies here. So we got the Page of Swords. This one is the Hanged Man. Okay. We got the Lover's energy in reverse. And then we have the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay. For those who like to see the cards. So let's see what's up. Let me move them down a little bit more. All right. So the dynamics between you and this person, place, a thing, water sign for Scorpio season 2025. I feel like you're, observing what's going on here. Um, you could be just, trying to see if something is going to work out for you or if it's not. I don't know. Maybe you know somebody or you could be, for some of y'all, this is like a relationship. Okay. Where you could be, it's not even necessarily a third party, but some of y'all could be in a third party. For others of you, it could be a potential third party situation, as in maybe you're connecting with someone who is um, coming out of a relationship or just came out of a relationship, and you're connecting with this person and you're just observing, trying to see what's popping, knowing not to get too quickly involved in the situation because you want to give the person some time to heal. You know, so maybe that's the case, or maybe you jumped into some with somebody who's still dealing with someone else, and you're observing that. Maybe you're like, okay, this person's behavior is a certain way, or they're only speaking to me about certain things, or we only talk a certain time, right? Um, but you're trying to be understanding, or maybe you tried to be understanding and sympathetic with this person's situation, but it just looks like it's just not a good thing for you. Whatever this is, whether it's a love relationship, but there's some type of something where you're two sides about a situation. You're torn kind of in between. And so you're trying to observe to make sense of it. Now, the energy that we're talking about that's opposing you, um, it could be that, they could be trying to figure you out, can't figure you out, can't understand what's going on with you, right? Because maybe you only say but so little. I feel like somebody could be trying to lure you into something, but they still have ties to somebody else. And I feel like this person is realizing that they're not getting anywhere, or maybe you're at your wits' end with it. Okay. While you were trying to be sympathetic and empathetic to the situation here, you know, this could be where this person, you and this person connected. Maybe they felt that you guys could relate, or you could connect on a certain level. Maybe you were there for them, you were able to listen to them, or they were listening to you while you were going through whatever you were going through. I just feel the energy of someone maybe being a friend, so to speak, with the Ace of Cups. But I also feel like when you are looking at this situation, like, yo, this person's in a terrible connection. Maybe you're observing one of your friends or family member or someone in a bad relationship, right? I feel like you're trying to get them to reconsider, Or this could be, maybe you were dealing with someone and you realize they were dealing with someone else, and now this person is mad because the grass wasn't greener on the other side. And they're realizing that, all this time you was the one. Something like that. Okay. That's what I'm getting with you and this individual here. Okay. Let's pull some other cards and see how they truly feel about you, water. But that's what I'm getting. I'm gonna put these cards up here because we may refer back to them when I pull the new deck out, the next deck rather, to see how they truly feel about you. So let's pull that out. Let's get this going. I'm gonna use this deck. So let's see how they feel about you. So this could be a family member, okay, that you're torn between. Maybe you have a family member that you connect with in a special way, but you also may have another family member that you're at odds with, and this person is between you two. You know, it happens all the time. Whether it's a family dynamic, a work dynamic, a group dynamic here where there's somebody who's in between the two that don't get along. Somebody could be trying to, they may have crossed you, right? And maybe now they may want to come back around because they appreciate you for whatever reason. Maybe they realize now that they appreciate you. Maybe you had to leave the scene for them to realize that they appreciated you. Okay, let's see how this person feels about you. Seven of Wands, Two of Cups in reverse. This is for the water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. True intentions energy for Scorpio season 2025. And get 4 more cards, please. It's Scorpio season, right? And it's all about secrets. You see how long I've been shuffling for this last card to come out, this next card to come out. This is how they feel about you deep down, whether you know it or not. You see how long it's taking it to come out, right? Don't worry, we're going to get to the bottom of it, though. I can't believe it's taking this long for this card to come out. They really, okay. King of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Cups. Two of Wands in reverse, and the Hierophant energy in reverse. Okay. So, for some of y'all, you could be dealing with someone who's married, or maybe you're married and your partner, you may be thinking that your partner is messing around with someone. That could be, if for some of you, it could be that somebody's messing around with somebody's friend. Okay, is what I'm getting too. But take what resonates. So for these cards that came out, we have the Seven of Wands, Two of Cup in reverse, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, and then we have the Hierophant in reverse. So let's see how they feel about you. Now, you could be of two minds with that Gemini energy. You could be of two minds too, debating on something. So this could just be you in your head about things. Like, yo, why should I take this person back? They betrayed me. This person could be reaching out to you, telling you that they care about you. They want to make amends. And you're kind of like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know, because this five of Pentacles in reverse is just giving me spin the block energy. Okay. So I think maybe you two are on two different pages, especially with this Hierophant energy in reverse. I feel like for some of y'all have different value systems, different belief systems, um, different ways that you handle things and you look at things, and what's important to you. It's like you guys are not on the same page, I feel like. That's why the twos are in reverse. You're not evenly yoked. So with the Lover's energy in reverse, and then the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups here in this deck in reverse, it's just like I feel like somebody feels like they have to defend themselves in some way, shape, or form, as far as not physically, but as far as their beliefs, their value system. Again, because the Hierophant is in reverse. You guys are just not on the same page, I feel like. But the last time, you and this person communicated, there was just an energy of defensiveness, somebody feeling like, you know, um, I don't know, maybe somebody feel like they being attacked, or they could feel like, there's issues that are just because this is Sagittarius energy, the Seven of Wands. I believe that's Sag energy. What is it? Aries, Leo, and it's actually it's What is it? Leo is 5, 6, and 7. So it's Leo energy. So yeah, I feel like somebody feels like they're being looked at as if, they're the problem. It's like, oh, you're accusing me, or, you know, um, I don't know. It's just an energy. I'm going to clarify, but it's just an energy of not being in alignment. Y'all are not in alignment. The way this person sees you and how they feel about you is that you are not the ideal person for them. Okay. And maybe that's why you put a pause on a situation, because this person was treating you that way and you realized it. I feel like for some of y'all, you was dealing with someone who knew they didn't want to be with you, but you was solid, you was stable. That's how they feel about you. You solid, you stable, you financially secure. You a solid, genuine person all the way around the board. They know this about you. Okay. um y'all have great chemistry. Okay. When y'all are together, but the thing is the situation is not going anywhere. Okay, it's just not. And so, if you were to link up with this person or get back with this person, for some of y'all, I feel like it's somebody from the past. Or you were to link back up with this person, or it's an energy that's similar to something you dealt with before and you're recognizing it. That could be why you was on pause with the hangman energy and the page of swords. You was like, wait a minute, let me observe this person here. Nah, they not for me, with the lover's energy in reverse. And so I feel like, this person has shown you, because the Ten of Swords is here. They've shown you that, you know, it's really not happening, especially with the Seven of Wands here, too. It's like y'all just not on the same page. So let's just see what else comes out here. But I feel like, when things are good between y'all, it's good. And I feel like you feel comfortable around each other. It's like there's a level of comfortability. It could be because you've known each other for a long period of time, but the comfortability ends there. There's no real security, you know, for you anyway. This person looks at you like you steady. That's why they want to spin the block with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, because you solid, you steady, you keep money, you keep a job, you take care of yourself, whatever your responsibilities are, your children if you have them. You take care of it. You work, you keep a job, or you keep money, so you could take care of things. You ain't been somebody who is slouching where your phone get cut off or your bills, your rent is paid, you got to sleep on somebody else's couch. Like, you're not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they like about you. And I feel like that's why they coming back around. For some of y'all, they may be with the Five of Pentacle energy upright. And so they may feel like coming towards you will put them in that Five of Pentacle in reverse energy. So I don't know if this person really likes you or if they just using you. All right, be careful. Yeah, here's the waiting energy with the Seven of Wands. I feel like, so some of y'all, I don't know if you're waiting for this person. That's what this hangman energy is in the Page of Swords. You're waiting for this person to come around, to catch up. You already right here. Okay, this is you. So you need somebody evenly yoked. This person is not on the same page as you. And so how they see you is with the Two of Cup energy in reverse, is somebody who's not looking at them as a potential partner, or they just don't see you as a person that they want to settle down with. Yeah. So yeah, here's the devil energy in reverse. Exactly. So they see you as somebody who left them alone, who decided that this wasn't what, this is not what you signed up for. You like, nah, I'm good. And what's hidden and how they feel about you deep down is they know you a catch. They know you a catch. You a solid, stable, and they know this. I don't know what's up with this person. Maybe they fumbled the ball, and you got away from him, and then they realize, yeah, here, okay, look at this. The cheers energy. Is this the cheers card? What is this? I'm gonna just show you the card upright. It's an old card, so the words are messed up. But just look at the cards. You have a man here with two women. The woman in the red represents the one he's having an affair with, because that represents the fire, the desire, right? And then the woman in the white is the one that he has a traditional connection with, or looks at as somebody who's nurturing, maybe the mother of his children, uh, something like that. Now the roles can be reversed. The person in the middle could be a woman, and then it could be a man, two men on the side, one in the white who is the traditional, this is the good person, and then the one who's been with you, who's solid and stable, and then you got the one in the red who is your lover, the one who lights your ass on fire. But you may be in a plain Jane relationship or whatever, because we did have the lover's energy in reverse. But this card came out in reverse. So they see you as somebody who's like, yo, I'm not with the 3D, the three times relationship. I'm not with the three people. I'm solid, I'm stable, I'm marriage material, or I'm somebody who doesn't need, to be in a third party situation. Like, that's not gonna happen. King of Pentacles don't get down like that at all. Okay. So the mutual energy between y'all is the Queen of Cup energy. So like I said, y'all feel very comfortable with each other. Y'all have a good chemistry with one another. This person felt comfortable with you and you felt comfortable with them, to a certain extent. Yeah, but then that ended. Because this is what's clarifying the Queen of Cup energy. That ended. So you don't trust this person anymore. And they know you don't trust them anymore. That's why this Ten of Swords is here. That came out in the previous deck. The Ten of Swords is there. So for some of y'all, uh, there could be a STD situation going on here. I don't know. That could be for some of you. Maybe that's what the situation is between y'all. But for others of you, it's like, you don't trust this person, with your it's like this person destroyed the trust that you had, or the like the honesty, like the pureness of the connection is what I'm getting. If you went back around with this person, things would still be stagnant. Yeah, with the soldier energy here. So it's like they know you're guarded. They know that you're not going to allow them to just come back in and do whatever the fuck they want. They know that. But they considering it. For some of y'all, they might want to reach out. Yeah, see, here's the, what is this one? Constancy. See? Constancy. So this person, I feel like they feel like they want you around, but they don't want anything traditional. So whatever this person is getting out of you, basically they were using you to get whatever it is that they wanted. Especially if this is a lover situation, it's like, I don't know if you're just a placeholder or just something. You are good people because it's here. They know this. This is what they know about you deep down, whether they told you this or not. You solid. So for some of you, that's what they coming at you for, because you solid, because you got money, because you stable. They want to spin the block. I don't know. It's a lot going on out here with people and they finances right now. So you got to be careful of people wanting to link up and move in. You know what I'm saying? Unless you know what it is and this is whoever this person is, you trust them. They going through hard times. This person, you could vouch for them. Yeah, help out when you can. But, some people, they just coming around because they just looking for, yo, shit's about to get rough. We at the late stage of cuffing season. So let me see what I could do. Type of energy. Let me see who I can link up with type of energy. Okay. And you need to be careful. Okay. Because somebody trying to link up. Now, for some of y'all, this is not somebody that you're dealing with. This could be somebody that a friend of yours who, maybe you are cool with this person and they in a relationship that's garbage. And, maybe they say they're going to leave, but then they don't. You know what I mean? It's like one of these types of things. And you just like, yo, when you going to leave? You said you was going to leave. When you going to leave? Type of thing. Or maybe it's you. You keep saying you're going to leave it alone, but you don't, or you keep going back and forth, or this person keep coming back around. Yeah, it's like they keep, look at what I say when keep coming back around. As soon as I said that, this came out. 8 of Cup in reverse. So this person is waiting for you to come back around. It's like y'all got into an argument the last time y'all was together. It ain't nothing new with the 8 of Cup energy in reverse and the waiting. They waiting for you to come back around. It's like, okay, you'll get over it and you'll be the fuck back around. That's crazy. But a lot of people go through that, especially people who got kids with one another. You know what I mean? The back and forth, I couldn't even imagine. But I see it in the energy. I see it in the cards. It got to be very exhausting dealing with people like this. That's why I say you got to be careful who you have kids with, because once you have a baby with a person, it's a shit. You stuck with that motherfucker. You stuck with them. Whether you want to, whether you give a shit, whether they care, none of that is irrelevant. How you feel is irrelevant. How they feel is irrelevant. Y'all stuck. So you got to figure something out or get away from each other. One or the other. All right, let's see what else. Tell me about this devil energy that you walked away from. It was a toxic connection. This person knows they wasn't using, they know they was doing you dirty. They know they was. They didn't have no good intention, and you peeped game and left. All right, come on now. Give me something. Yeah, Page of Cup energy in reverse. Exactly. They don't have nothing to offer you. They don't have nothing to offer you. They don't want to offer you. Now, this person, I feel like they just want to have a fling and that's it. But I don't know where, well, because there's no swords here. So I don't see that this person is speaking and saying what it is that they truly want. This one of the people that'll be like, oh, you know what time it, you know what it is, type of thing. When you, there was no clear adult conversation. You know what I'm saying? And then once you peep game with this person and you cut them off, now they feeling some sort of way and want to come back around, but yet they didn't communicate what they, for some of y'all, they didn't communicate what they wanted from the gate. So that could have been, you know, I don't know. Because it's the only swords that are even in both of these, all three of these decks here is the Page of Swords and then the Ten of Swords. Okay. So I feel like this person, you know, they played themselves, right? And you know, basically may have not questioned their ulterior motives or tried to figure out what was really going on, or maybe you did, and that's when you put it on pause with the Hangman energy, trying to see things from their perspective. But they were still dealing with someone else. Okay, or maybe this is this person dealing with you and you still dealing with your partner and they tired of you. And maybe you're considering going back around and you're a little nervous about it. Yeah, they might be a little nervous. But this is how they feel about you. Like they looking at you like you're not gonna deal with the you're not gonna be someone's third party. They see that because you've taken action. Okay, it's not like, you know. Yeah, 7 of 1, 10 of 1 energy in reverse. They know. I think they trying to. It's like they trying to look at you. I just got pushover energy when I saw this 10 of 1 energy in reverse. I just saw pushover. I feel like this person feels like they can wear you down. I, I don't like the energy. I just don't. Yeah, here's the moon energy in reverse. So it's a full moon now. Full moon in Taurus. But and then we got the Cancerian energy. So this is everybody in their emotions. Okay, this is somebody whose emotions are volatile as well. So somebody could be pissed. So you could be frustrated with this individual, like this person, you know, uh, whatever the connection was. It's like, yo, this person did me dirty. You know, I was comfortable with them. I was cool with them. For some of you, this could be a mother figure. Maybe you having issues with a mother figure. Maybe this mother figure of yours has a different side to them. You could be dealing with somebody with a Gemini moon, and they could be one way while they with you, but then when they ain't around you, they on some other shit about you. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm picking up here. Okay. But I feel like somebody's feelings. Um, it's like it's destroyed. You can't rebuild it. You see how the fire is here. Like that's it's gutted out. Like only thing you could do is gut that out, knock that down. If the foundation is still good, you might be able to build from that. But the majority of this is gone. And so even if you do build with the foundation, if the bricks are still there, it's going to take it some time. Like you're going to have to build the trust. You know what I'm saying? The trust is gone, right? And with the moon energy in reverse, it's revealed what it is. Like somebody let this person know. It's like, nah, I don't trust you. I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And somebody is standing their ground. They're not going back. It's like, nah, I'm not doing this. And this other person is like, yo, I'm not changing. I'm going to do what I do. So, I don't know what y'all going to do. Yeah, here's the King of Cup energy here. So this person wants to get back in bed with you. This is all this is. This is all this is. Yeah, look at that. The Five of Swords. They trying to figure out how to get you back into their unconventional connection, or how to get you into their unconventional connection. So for some of y'all, that's what this is. Some of y'all, they looking at you like, oh, you're going to be a friend who's going to be there for them while they go through this disaster. Some of you, if you're the friend to this person who's been in and out of this relationship, oh, I'm leaving, and they get back together, oh, I'm leaving. And I don't know if you're the one that they're coming to stay with or what have you. I'm not sure. But if you are, I wouldn't get emotionally attached to this at all, because this person don't even. Yeah, 3 of Cup energy in reverse. Yep. So for some of y'all, this is somebody that you were close with. You may have lived with this person at some point. If you're not relatives, you may have lived with this person at some point. For some of y'all, this is about family members trying to reconnect, and there's an ulterior motive here. They're not sincere. Whoever this is, whoever these people are, whoever this person is, they are not sincere at all. Like I said, this person is two-faced. Didn't I say that earlier? That they two-faced. They talk about you behind your back with that there's that three of cup energy in reverse. This person who gossips when they get together with the other family members to talk shit about you. Okay, for some of y'all, this is what this is. So it could be family members plotting and scheming on how to get you around so they could, do whatever they feel they need to do. I don't know what the hell they trying to do for some of y'all, but it don't look good. Okay, so I would just be very careful of going back around people that you've already, confirmed that shit went left with, and it's gonna stay left. What Kanye say? I forget what the name of that song is. You mad because I won't fix it? I left it broke. Oh, how? Oh, I know you can't believe how I could leave it wrong, and you can't make it right. I'm gonna take off tonight into the night. What's that song? I forget the name of the song. A Woman So Heartless. Heartless is what it's called. I know you can't believe that I could make it wrong, and you can't make it right. Something like that. How I could leave it wrong, and you can't make it right. Something like that. But yeah, apathy. This is what I'm talking about. This is somebody who is just like, yo, it's done. I give zero fucks anymore. This is somebody who don't want to reconnect. They don't want to reunite. This person knows you don't want to reunite. They know this. It ain't no secret. These people know you don't want to reunite. Ain't no secret. They know this shit is a wrap. And you over here minding your business doing you. This is what they don't like. They don't like that you over here chilling at peace. So they want to come back around and try to destroy your peace. I don't understand this shit. This shit is annoying to me. I have to. I just didn't realize how crazy people were. I guess because I don't think that way. I didn't realize how fucked up some people's minds are. You know what I'm saying? Until I start, dealing with astrology and dealing with the cards and the planetary alignments and just really understanding how warped some people are. And it's not like it's just a few scattered people. Oh, I don't act like that anymore. It's mad people out here be acting like this, over analyzing. So yeah, this is this person over analyzing why you not speaking to them. So this is what this Ten of Swords is. They could have been over analyzing the situation, realizing that they fucked up. Okay. And now they want to come back. This for some of y'all. So this is somebody who's looking at the situation like, yeah, I did fuck it up. Or they trying to figure out how to get back in with you. With that Five of Swords, they're over analyzing, trying to, how can we get this person to come back around so that we can have them around constantly, so they could consistently be around, and we constantly just get what we want from them, and we don't give a fuck about what they think and what they want. We don't care what their values are. No, we just want them back around so we can continue to drain them. Wow. Yeah, melancholy. So it's like you can't even figure this out. It's like, yo, what the hell is wrong with this person? Exactly. Like, yo, what is wrong with people nowadays? Yo, some people I've come to discover in my studies that there are some people who don't have souls. Like, how you got seat fillers. Like, say you got only 10 people in a room, and you got 50 seats. You need extras. You know how you got extras in the movie? Like, some people don't have no souls. They just extras in the fucking background of your life. And for some of y'all might have ran into one that don't got no soul. You wasn't really supposed to link up with this person, but you created a soul tie with them. This is why y'all are totally different. Totally different. And so I've come to understand that's the case for some people. Some people are just not human in the sense that we all know. Yeah, see? This was a past life lesson. This is why this was craziness. You were supposed to deal with this person in the past life. I feel like for some of y'all, you met up again in this life because you were supposed to cut their asses off, and you did. Family members, lovers, friends. So this could be a group of people. Doesn't have to be just one. isolated situations. Could be a couple of different situations. Yeah, because you ain't supposed to be tied down to these types of energies. You cut from a different cloth. That's what this is. You know what I mean? And these people, they, for some of you, they admire you. They just jealous of you. You know what I mean? They hate that they don't got that in them. And so they want to just take it from you. That's another thing I learned too. It doesn't necessarily mean these people don't necessarily like you. Some of them don't. But some of them, they, this is why they could be two-faced. I was saying about the two-faced energy is like they like you, they admire you, they want to be around you, but at the same time they want to steal your shit and steal your energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like that type of thing. And it seemed weird to you because that it is weird, you know, but this is because you got a karmic tie with this person. That's why they so drawn to you like this. Yeah. It says it's safe to make the move you're considering. So some of you are considering leaving this situation, leaving this person alone, or cutting this person off if you got a friend who's like this, or you know, if you have family members trying to reconnect and you don't trust them, you know, yeah, trust your intuition. And you're gonna have to make a decision. For some of y'all gonna be presented with this communication from this person. It's gonna come in. It definitely is. Yeah, see what I tell you. I can't make this shit up. It's coming around. Whether this person is thinking about it and hasn't said anything yet, they on the verge of doing it, okay? Or whether they already have, or whether you're the one who is trying to reconnect with someone, okay? Yeah, they want to reconnect. They want to come back around. Didn't I just say earlier about somebody spinning the block? I love when the cards coincide with what I say. Yep. There's a masculine energy here. He wants to come back around. He wants to come back around. Yep. Because he realizes who you were. And you realized who he was. Right? Take it how it resonates, though. It could be man or woman who's going through this. Don't matter. The masculine energy is just all about, you know, authority, discipline, and also, well, this card says father figure. What I tell you, them wanting to use you. Here go the established energy. Didn't I tell you with this King of Pentacles, they see you as somebody who's solid. You take care of your own bills. You bring money in. You ain't never, you know, fucked up. You know, you might money might be tight sometimes, but you ain't never, you know, fucked up and down and out where you need, you know, you need somebody to help you out for long periods of time. You know, we all could use some help from time to time, but it's not like you know, you just that's how you are your whole life. You just somebody who lived from couch to couch. You a hobosexual. I feel like this will be dealing with somebody who is a hobosexual. Somebody looking for you. I don't know if they find you or not with the Page of Swords. I don't know if they looking for you or if they reach out to you, but they trying to figure out where you at because they know you and they know you doing well. So they trying to look for you. Be careful. I'm telling you, it's really difficult out here right now. Okay, financially for a lot of people, but don't feel sorry for people who did you dirty. Do not feel sorry for them. Because if shit was all good in their life financially, they would not be fucking with you. You understand what I'm saying? This person wouldn't be coming back at you. They only come in because they need you. And they know that you a solid individual and you gonna make sure you eat. They know this, okay? So that's why they coming around. This is family members. You know, these are people who for whatever reason see that you're able to take care of yourself without them. You don't need them. You know what I mean? Or they trying to figure out what's going on with you. For some of you, they being nosy because they done heard all kinds of, you know, you got family members telling rumors and shit. So other family members to other family members and other family members could be wanting to look to see where you at, to try to find out where you are and what's going on with you, to check in on you, because people don't know what the fuck's going on, and they probably don't know what's going on because that's the way you like it. Right? So you know, for some of you, you keep it to yourself. You're not letting people in your business. You're not telling people what you're doing, what you up to, where you at, what you got going on, because you already know what time it is with these people. These are people who don't like you. So why would you be sitting here wanting to talk to, like, people do that. Some people, listen, y'all, I'm telling you, life is weird. People, a lot of people are weird. I'm saying the more I study these cards and the more I see the different things come out, the more I'm skeptical about who I'm around, what I tell people, how I connect with people. Because I'm telling you, some things I didn't see before, but I see now, and boy, you can't unsee once you see. You can't. You can't unsee it. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing and a curse because you can't unsee it, so you know what you need to do. You listening to your intuition is telling you to go left, you go left. right? But then at the same time, it's like there's so many people out here on some bullshit. It's like you just have to be leery who you deal with, and that's the negative part about it. You can't trust people, and people are a lot worse now than what they used to be, as far as I'm concerned. I was just thinking earlier, like back when I was coming up, it was a lot of solid people around. Now it ain't a lot of. I don't know if it's just the changing of the times, but a lot of people just not solid no more. Back in the 80s and 90s, it was some solid people around. It was a couple people you could call, who was solid, was thorough. You knew they peoples. You knew they was thorough. It ain't like that nowadays. It ain't too many people that you could trust that's thorough, that, ain't talking about you behind your back, ain't hating on you, trying to figure out what you got, who you sleeping with. It's wild out here. So y'all be careful. And don't allow, if you doing well and you doing blessed, because a lot of y'all water signs are doing well and y'all doing blessed. That's because y'all was doing good and y'all was doing people right. Y'all the ones who are doing all right and are gonna be careful. You gotta be careful of these people coming back around, family members, friends, exes, whoever coming around. Or if you sense that energy in somebody new, you know if you sense that energy in someone new, know that whoever this is that's coming towards you, they on some other shit. I'm telling you right now, that's they true intentions. So just be careful. All right, water, I wish y'all the best, and I will see you in the next reading. Be careful, take care of yourself.